What's up, Vinyl TV? Cliff, the Vinyl Cheapskate here. Coming at you with another bit of vinyl finds this time around. This is the rest of my February vinyl finds. Got a bunch of stuff this month. I showed the non-vinyl finds from the last month or so. That actually went all the way back into January. Actually, some of these are from January as well. It's just been a while. Decided to do another one this week because why the hell not? Try and get all these banged out of the way. I also have one more vinyl finds. I had a trip to Philly. I went and saw Zorn, Tech Bar, and Haram in Philadelphia last week. Stayed with my old homie Steve, and it was an awesome show. But I got a bunch of stuff because I went to Sit and Spin Records, and I can't go into Sit and Spin Records and not spend some money. Had to go to Sit and Spin. Steve lives in walking distance of that shop, and I'm super jealous. But yeah, got a bunch of stuff. Let's just start out with this here. This here is from a bunch of records that I picked up on Discogs. So I'll start off with my Discogs hauls for the week. Let's see, yep, this is all the Discogs stuff. But yeah, grabbed a bunch of good stuff from Discogs. What we're listening to now is Kriegshog. I got a bunch of Japanese hardcore stuff from one seller on Discogs. This is a victim of the What Are You Listening To live stream that they do. I'll put a link to the one that this was featured in down below. But this is just, as you can hear, like super noisy, metallic, Japanese hardcore punk. This shit fucking rips, dude. But killer shit all around on this record. This is a Levita SM Muse. Came with a nice printed inner. But this shit's right up my alley. Killer stuff right here, man. This has been on my hit list for a long time. Also, the only other LP I got in that order was this Shikabane. This is Prank Records. This is more metallic, crusty stuff, but it's a little different, a little more epic and epic crusty, less like noisy and fast like this, but still really, really good. But yeah, sick stuff. This was on Prank. This was released in the early 2000s. I'm not exactly sure when it was released, but also another one that I've been meaning to pick up, and this was dirt cheap. This was like $5. The Kriegshog, not so much, $5. Also came with a printed inner. I'm trying to make this quick because I'm going to try and do 3 videos 3 days in a row, which is intense for me. I just want to get all my vinyl finds out of the way so that I can focus on doing other stuff that's a little more interesting. And I'm going to show these, the 7 inches that I got with, I thought there was one more. Maybe not. But I also got these 2 Assault Tank. I don't know how to say it in Japanese, but in Japanese it means Assault Tank. I got these 2 Assault Tank LPs, which is also, or 7 inches, which are also super noisy, crusty. Kind of sounds like a disclosed little brother. This one came on red vinyl, so I'll show the vinyl. Nice clear red vinyl, but yeah, just noisy, crusty stuff. You can't go wrong, in my opinion, with Japanese, noisy, crusty stuff. Man, this Kriegshog is so freaking good. And that one came with a nice paper inner here. This one's got cool little labels too. But this is just, yeah, like I said, like Japanese, noisy. Kind of in the vein of this, but a little more on the... This has a little more straightforward, like, DB crusty stuff going on. Also picked up the Seein Red stack split. It's just white vinyl. But yeah, Seein Red, Polish band, I think. Czech band, Polish band. I don't remember. Cool stuff, and stack is like grindcore. Seein Red's like straightforward, like American style hardcore from overseas. And I got two more from Discogs. These were from two different sellers. I picked up this Assfort, Bark Up the Wrong Tree, on Nat Records. Nat Records. Yeah, just a basic, like, silk screen. Or not silk screen, photocopied inner here. Pretty cool. I can't read anything on it. But yeah, Asfort rules. More fast, ripping Japanese style hardcore stuff. Well, Japanese hardcore stuff. It's Japanese style because it's a Japanese band. But killer stuff. Been meaning to pick up more of these Asfort records for a while. I need to dive into their LPs soon. And last but not least, last of the Discog stuff, Otesanek. This is a cool one. I like the artwork, how it like spreads open. That's the cover, and it's a big gatefold that goes into a nice big art piece. And this is silk screened, so very DIY. I showed Otesanek. I got a CD with this last time, and these were both cheap. That's why I finally picked them up. But it came with like little photocopied artwork in here, and it's got silk screen inside. So the sleeve is just, this is just the sleeve here. It's like one of those fold over DIY style sleeves. Pretty sick. This record is awesome. Slow, melancholy, heavy, noisy doom. Excellent, excellent stuff. Very much one of my favorite doom bands, and has been since I was in my early 20s. This is what kept me from liking like all the stoner doom that was always playing around me, is that I heard this kind of stuff first. But yeah, Otesanek. If you haven't heard them, you should. I'm gonna put links to a bunch of these bands down below. But yeah, killer shit, man. Just killer all around. So, next up, some other internet buys. These next four were a sale online by Adirondack Black Mass. Had a big 50% off sale, so I grabbed 4 records from them, and I'll start off with this one. This is Bloodspore. Bloodspore is really dark and noisy death metal. Really good stuff. This only has 3 songs on it. I guess it's considered an EP, but yeah, Bloodspore rules, man. Just super noisy death metal. If you like Incantation or What are some other bands? Incantation, if you like that tomb mold stuff, that Finnish sounding, like really grimy death metal, you'll really like Bloodspore. Bloodspore is really good songwriting. There's a little bit of melodic type stuff going on in some parts, but really harsh and heavy for most of it. Very, very good. Check out Bloodspore. Next up, Slovakian band. Slavic band. They're from Slovakia. Goatspell? Goatcraft. This I found out about because I bought like a whole Slavic record label. Sold their whole entire discography for $1, and this was one of the records that was in there, and it fucking ripped. So this is like, actually, you know what? Let's put it on in the background. I'll be right back. We're gonna needle drop this bad boy, because I haven't listened to it in a while, and I'm not gonna do a good job explaining it because it's been a while. And I haven't listened to it since I bought it. So now we're going to listen to it together. All right. So Goatcraft said Slovakian death metal. I just remember it being good. Heavy, kind of like moody type death metal stuff. Very good. Has like an occult feel to it, as you can tell by the cover. But yeah, let's check it out together. And you guys can make up your own minds. But yeah, Goatspell. Where'd I put the rest of these records? I left them over there. I'll be right back. All right. Next up, I picked up this Nuclear War Now copy of Mystifier's Wicca. This is like really dark black metal-y stuff. Came with this cool poster too. Pretty sick poster, but like raw, very raw. Actually has a bit of it feels like a bit of like, you can hear the you can really hear the Merciful Fate influence on this. So it's like, sounds like early black metal, but it's like harsher and more raw. Very good stuff. Definitely check out Mystifier if you get a chance. I'm kind of new to Mystifier. I've known about him for a while, but I just started diving in. Like, there's only so much music you can listen to, you know? A little more blackened than I remembered that one, but yeah, it came on this cool blue, finally. Cleary blue cloud vinyl. But yeah, pretty sick. Gotta love Mystifier. Alright, Goatcraft's a little more black metal-y than I remembered him, but that's not a bad thing. And last but not least, on the Adirondack Black Mass, Pathologist, baby. I have to read this because it's a really long freaking title. Putrefactive and cadaverous odes to necroticism. This is, at its core, just some straight up early carcass worship, but done extremely well. This is another Eastern European band, if I remember correctly. Hold on, it might tell me here. Barbella, Ostrava. I think these guys are Polish. But yeah, really good, like, very, very good Carcass, early Carcass worship type stuff. I still am planning on getting the first one. It's black vinyl, so I'll just show the labels real quick. But very good. If you like early Carcass, if you like Reek of Putrefaction, and Symphonies of Sickness, you will definitely like this album. Definitely right up that alley. Great stuff. This is from the 90s. It was recorded in like early 90s, or like early to mid 90s, I believe. Very good. This is their second album. They have one album before this that I still need to pick up, but this is definitely excellent. This has been on my list of things to get for a really long time, and finally fell into my lap. And now, something completely and utterly different than everything else that we've talked about tonight. This is a Bernd Wischer album, German folk, like German 60s, 70s folk record. Really good weirdo folk, outsider folk stuff. He kind of fell in with the krautrock crowd, but didn't really. It's not krautrock. This is definitely like folk. This is straight folk, but he also does a collaboration with another artist. I can't think of it off the top of my head, where he does more like folk rock type stuff. That's really good. But this is really good, like weirdo acid folk type stuff. Check it out if you get a chance. Just very good, and it's completely different. This I picked up from Permanent Records on Instagram. Permanent Records does like record drops on Instagram where you call dibs and they sell them, like the Econo Jams that I do sometimes. This is like the same thing, and I saw this and I was like, oh, he's got it for pretty cheap. I'm gonna snag that, and I did, and it came in. It's in great shape. Really cool stuff. And last but not least, the very last thing that I'm showing tonight is going to be all of the rest of my No Norms Records pickup. So really my No Norms record order was really just for one record, and I'll show that last. But it was this Stray Bullets record that Stevie from Stevie's Records, or Stevie, I forget what his channels you can call it. He hasn't made a video in so long. But Stevie, this is from Stevie. Gave me a recommendation to check this out. You guys who watch Ryan Kidd and Dr. October's stream, you know Stevie. But yeah, the haggis, if you will, he recommended this to me, so I picked it up because No Norms record had it. Really good, punky hardcore stuff. Good shit, right up my alley. Exactly the kind of stuff that I like. I think he mentioned that this is the guy from Rat Cage, doing a little more hardcore type stuff, because his Rat Cage is a lot more like straightforward, like UK punk, hardcore punk. This has a little more of like a straight up hardcore feel to it, like American hardcore style stuff. Really good, very solid. Liked it a lot. And last but not least, picked up the new Chisel LP. Had this on hold for a while from the homie over at No Norms. But yeah, new Chisel LP. I think it's fucking great. Yeah, they're on a more major label. What was it? Pure Noise Records. Yeah, they're on a more major label. They're getting bigger and bigger, but still dropping fucking heat-ass, like, mean-sounding oi music. And I fucking love it. Mean, catchy oi. And you can't fucking go wrong with it. This was the Revelation Records Black Splatter version that I picked up. Black and yellow splatter. But this shit rules, dude. And if you like Blitz or if you like Blitz or the Foreskins or any of that kind of stuff, and you don't like this, you're just being a contrarian at that point. Because this shit fucking rules. It's catchy songs, good songwriting, played by talented people that are still putting good riffs and angry bits in there. It's really fucking good. But yeah, that's all I got for you. I do have one more Vinyl Finds video coming for you. It's just going to be my stuff that I picked up from Philly. And I also grabbed some stuff from Celebrated Summer when I came back. Because I ended up going in there and waiting for my wife to get a haircut. So I spent an hour in there, so you knew I was going to buy something. And it's just a couple things. But it's mostly stuff from my Philly trip. And just want to say thanks for watching, everybody. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And stay tuned for more shit that I picked up over the past couple weeks. Or the past, like, month or so. And let me know if you like any of these things. I'll put a bunch of the... I'll put a bunch of shit down below so you can listen to it. Cheers.